You can't possibly become the world's best striker unless you're also the world's biggest egoist. Which is why we're all here, so I can create a player who has what it takes. Someone who will climb atop 299 corpses. A solitary hero. Discard your common sense. Remember, out there on the field, you're the star. Nothing should bring you more joy than your own goals. Live only for that glorious moment. And if you can't, then you're no striker at all.
This anime took the world by storm and even had uniforms taken to the World Cup. Blue Lock. Japan wanted to win the World Cup and they needed the help of an absolute genius-level psychopath called Ego.
You are Monsieur Linguine.
Ego gathered the best strikers of Japan and threw them into a free-for-all tournament. Winner joins the national team and the losers can never play for Japan again. The best striker is the one who is most cutthroat without regard for others. Very extreme measures, but it brings out the fight to survive state for all players involved and the losers cry going home. Like I said, a genius-level psychopath. Let's start the Battle Royale. The last player to touch the ball gets disqualified. Those are the only rules. Isagi is thrown into the midst of this as the second lowest ranked player. The fight to the top is a long one. Each player can do whatever it takes to not get hit. Isagi is the second to last person with the ball and decides to go for the strongest player. Remove the competition instead of taking out the weakest link. They can always be dealt with later. Kira is the strongest player in the room, and Isagi shoots the ball right at his face, nailing him. Ryusuke Kira was the first elimination in Blue Lock. Where other sports anime go on and on about being a team, support your team members, grow with the intention of playing off strength, Blue Lock obliterates those ideals. Ryusuke Kira, being a sore loser, questions how any of this has to do with the sport, and Ego obliterates him, telling him it has everything to do with it. Anyone who can't survive is unfit to be a striker. Throw common sense out the window. Instead of avoiding the ball, take it for yourself and eliminate who you want. This is what Ego is looking for: initiative and ruthlessness. That is the only way to survive Blue Lock. Isagi doesn't feel bad for ending Kira's career either. Bro wondered why it felt so good. Ego lets them know they have finished the entrance exam and they are now Team Z. 25 teams are divided into 5 sectors to perform a round-robin match where the top 2 teams of each sector will survive and the remaining 3 teams are expelled. However, there is still a chance for the most dominant strikers. This anime offers a way to look at sports by being the pinnacle of the best. Everyone here is a main character or they won't survive. The psychological and physical training in this anime are top-notch and the pacing is absolutely perfect. Ego continues to push the boundary between what is right and what is necessary to climb to the top, and they are not the same thing. Amazing anime with 10 out of 10 execution. Like and subscribe for more content.